Hi, it's Lonnie. I'm back again with another video. I just wanted to make a video now on how to get your girlfriend to like guns. Or if you're a girl and you're totally against them, watch this video. It'll just give you a little bit of insight on guns and the truth about them because they get a big bad rep from the news. Basically, a gun accidentally discharges. A gun doesn't accidentally discharge. It doesn't just accidentally go ahead and shoot someone. The accident is the person behind the gun either being stupid or getting complacent. So there's some major rules when dealing with guns, and anybody that's probably hopefully ever shot a gun more than once or twice knows these rules. But I'm just going to share them with you just in case you haven't heard of them, and then maybe it will help change your mind about the guns because it definitely changed my mind. I had been dealing with rifles and shotguns my whole life. My first gun I shot was a 12 gauge shotgun. Thanks a lot, guys, for giving your girl a badass gun being the first one she shoots. Don't recommend that if you want her to keep going and liking them. I always thought that pistols were bad. Accidents happen with pistols. They don't happen with long guns. Someone shot themselves in a foot at a shooting range when I was there once. And I was like, see, they're bad. The guns are bad. Guns aren't bad. The people are bad. Or doing bad things with the guns. The guns themselves aren't bad. Spoons don't make you fat. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. So the number one rule ever, and you can actually test this out in movie covers and when you're watching movies and you can see who actually knows what they're doing when handling a gun. The first thing is ta-da! Finger is off the trigger. See, not in the trigger well, no. Finger is out here on the gun at all times. So this finger does not go in the trigger well here until you are actually shooting at something. So this goes for everything, every time. So if I'm pulling this gun out of my pants pocket, out of my holster, because I'm going to have to use it, my finger's going to be here until I'm up and aiming at whatever I'm doing or where I'm shooting at, finger is not in the trigger well. Okay? Handle every gun as if it's loaded. This gun right now is pointed towards my wall, and guess what? It's not loaded at all. The magazine's not in it. And guess what? Oh, look at that. There's nothing in the chamber, but I'm still handling it as if it is loaded. I also suggest teaching your kids to teach your kids about their toy guns and tell them the same safety rules. My son follows them every single day. He does not put his finger in the trigger well. He definitely handles every gun as if it's a real gun and if it's loaded. And the other thing I wanted to say too, is I carry every single day. I definitely don't leave anywhere without my gun. If I'm going running, if I'm going to the store down the street just for a minute, I always have my gun with me. I've been in changing rooms where my guns accidentally fallen out of my pants. I tried some new holsters, it didn't work out too well. And the gun dropped out and smacked on the floor. I was more worried about the gun than anything, but did it accidentally discharge? No, it didn't, because guns don't accidentally discharge. The gun would actually literally have to drop like this and have enough pressure on whatever that it hits to actually pull that trigger all the way back. And you'd have to have a bullet in the chamber. And I know I'm going to get a lot of criticism for this, but I don't carry a bullet in the chamber. So basically, I walk around with just my gun with a magazine in it, and I didn't rack it back. So hopefully, I never have a competition, but if I ever do, I will have to have enough time to pull the gun from my holster and rack back the slide and aim and shoot. Luckily, I do a lot of practice drills, and I think I'm confident with my speed and my ability to do this. So if you explain to your girlfriend what Israelis carry, is what they call it, where there's not even a bullet in the chamber, then that could definitely soothe any kind of worries that she has, because there's no way that this gun could go off if I don't have one in the chamber. It's like impossible. You are going to have to rack back the slide. There's no other way around it. Um, my gun's always on my hip, so my son never has a way of getting a hold of my gun. But there's no way he'd be able to rack back the slide, And then, as you can see, how I had to rack it back. I had to rack it back this way because my hand's it's too weak to do it this way. I can't really do it, so I had to rack it back this way. Of course, keeping my fingers and my hands away from there. So teach her these rules, okay, and abide by them yourself, and hopefully she'll start liking guns because she'll realize that guns are safe. It's the people that are behind them that are not safe.